¿Qué tal, patas y patos? ¿Cómo están? Y sean ustedes bienvenidos y bienvenidas a una emisión más de Time to Play en compañía de su servidor, el MasterDuck. Y el día de hoy vamos a continuar con la historia de la saga de Metal Gear Solid. En esta ocasión, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, del director y productor Hideo Kojima. Bendito sea por haber llegado al mundo de los videojuegos. Un saludote a todos los que nos están acompañando ahorita en Facebook. Veo a Fernando Galindo, Miguel Fer, Fernando Adrián y Jesús Alexis. Veo que hay más gente por allá. Les mando un saludote también. En YouTube veo a Lifa Beer, Gastón González, Juan Borja, Jack Stoker, Royalty y me parece que... creo que hay alguien más por acá. Y Neftali, ¿qué ole Nef? Un saludote a todos y a todas. Pues vamos a continuar con esta historia. Entre más averiguamos, más nos damos cuenta que no sabemos nada. Así es que vamos a continuar. Aquellos que ya se saben la historia, nada más les pido el favor que no vayan a spoilear, de manera que el resto puedan disfrutarla o revivirla dependiendo del caso, ¿sale? Venga pues. Johan Lozano, Carlos Emilio, un saludote. Alan Herrera, por fin llego a tiempo, dice. Pues qué tanto hacías, Alan. ¿Dónde nos quedamos? Oh, ya me acuerdo. Aquí es donde se revela toda la verdad, nada más que la verdad y solamente la verdad. Me parece que ya desactivamos todo. Sí, ya desactivamos todo. Ok, estamos listos para la batalla. ¿Tenemos vida? Sí, tenemos vida. Y creo que es todo lo que necesitamos, al menos por ahora. Muy bien. Master, creo que debería darle MC a alguien. ¿MC? ¿Qué es MC? Perdona mi ignorancia. Porque nunca falta el gracioso que spoilea. O como veas tú. Usa las gafas de visión nocturna. ¡Allá hay bombas! No, pero ya me deshice de las bombas. Es lo que estaba checando, si ya las había desactivado. La última transmisión llegamos hasta acá, desactivamos todo y grabamos, de manera que ya solo tuviéramos que cruzar el puente. En dado caso, en este momento estaría explotando. Cosa que no sucedió.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Ahí tiene un buen punto. Me encanta esto.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You work of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Stop impersonating him.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid. That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get him?
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier. The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering!
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Esto se va a descontrolar y rápido. Ok, necesitamos un Stinger. Y creo que esto no lo vamos a usar ahorita. Este y... bueno, creo que... nada más. ¿Estás?
Use this!
¿Y eso qué es? ¡Oh, mira! Sí, lo usaré, lo usaré. ¡Ya tengo vida, güey! ¡Híjole, lanzamiento de fe! Espera. Y aguanten, aguanten. Esto se va a descontrolar. Ya. ¿Quién me va a atacar aquí? Bien, 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 bien. ¿Dónde está? ¿A dónde se fue? ¡Lo perdí! ¡Ah, no! ¡Ya lo vi! ¡No! Bien. El radar dice que está aquí. ¡Hijo de su madre! Me acuerdo de la zona de protección. ¿Dónde está? Ah, ahí estás.
I'll let you go out in style!
No llega, no llega, no llega, no llega. ¿Dónde está? Ya lo vi, ya lo vi, ya lo vi. ¿Qué eso quiere decir? ¡Ah! Y ya le iba a dar la cuarta. ¿Está? Ahí está. Esperen, esperen. Ahí viene.
What the? Damn!
Se va a dar la vuelta, se va a dar la vuelta, se va a dar la vuelta.
Is that the best you can do?
¡A huevo! ¡Sube, sube, 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 sube! ¿Dónde se fue? Ah, ya lo vi, ya lo vi.
I'll let you go out in style! What the?
There's something coming up!
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
They got my eye!
Master hizo récord.
Fab! Go! Ha!
What's that?
It's running on water.
Y no solo el agua.
Raiden, you alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're alright.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government, or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Oh, qué hinche este, güey.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Ok, sí, me parece bien. ¿Está en modo fácil? No, ni fácil ni difícil. Está en modo normal, dado que tiene años que no lo he jugado. Bien, listo.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Ah, bueno, yo nomás decía. Saludos, Parte, ya con Metal Gear Solid. Ya quiero ver que salga la película, a ver qué tal. Híjole, yo le tengo miedo a eso, fíjate. Normalmente las películas basadas en videojuegos tienden a arruinar y a descarrilar por completo la esencia del juego como tal. Esperemos que este no sea el caso. Han hecho lo que han querido con las películas por explotar su creatividad en dirección y producción de las películas al comprar la licencia. No. ¿Sabes qué? No. Abajo solo había una vida y ya tengo vida completa. ¿Qué pasó? Jugar los VR Missions son más entretenidos. Los VR Missions, yo nunca les agarré el gusto a los VR, fíjate. ¿Qué? No, che, no terminé este juego. ¿Cómo que nunca lo terminé? ¿No te resbales? No, no me resbalé. Ya se rompió parte del fetiche con Castlevania. Ok. Necesitamos hacer una acrobacia bárbara. Ir por esa vida sería muy arriesgado.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack!
Okay, vale.
Jack!
Va la buena, va la buena. Vamos, Jack. 1, 2, 3. ¡Asa! Por eso dicen que la tercera es la vez.
No! No! Jack,
Okay,
please
vamos.
answer me! Jack!
Va de nuez. Vamos, Jack. A la one, a la two, a la three. ¿Qué pedo? Si era así, ¿no?
Raiden, what's going on?
Ok, va de nuez.
Raiden! Raiden!
¿Qué no era así? Según yo sí tenías que saltar brincando. Ok. Allá vamos. ¡Ay, hijo de tu madre! Bien. Bien, ya está. Algo suena. Usa el spray refrigerante para controlar el fuego. Bueno, eso era un poco de sentido común también, ¿no? AK, perfecto. Y así murió Jack y el mundo se fue a la mierda. Debiste haber ido por el tubo a tu derecha. Por el tubo. Ah, sí, yo siempre lo pasé saltando. Pero bueno. Ok. Y no mal recuerdo, aquí se cae el piso. Así es que hay que ir con mucho cuidado. Corre, 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 corre. Ahí está. Ok. ¿Estamos en el piso? Sí. Ok.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation. Oh.
Está el otro. Pericia patuna. Por sí, con cuidado. Y no, aquí no vamos a alcanzar a saltar. Así es que vámonos por acá. Tienes un silenciador para la AK. Para la de acá. Acá, suppressor, tienes toda la razón. Acá, acá. Ahí está, acá. Listo. Bien. Gracias, Alan. Jack Stoker, terminé todos los Metal Gear menos este. Tenía algo que no me gustaba. Pues el primer desagrado del público en general fue el hecho de que no jugaras con Solid Snake. Sin embargo, hay una razón, hay un porqué y un para qué. Hideo Kojima no hace las cosas a lo güey. Y eso es un hecho.
Personal.
Understood. Eliminate the target.
Yes. No pasó nada. Pues hay que tener cuidado de no asomarnos tan bruscamente. Bien.
Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
No, estos. Ese fue un tiro de fe, la verdad. Si así la quiero, no me sale. Oh, oh. Ok, hay que saltar y correr. Ahora aquí con mucho cuidado. Con mucho cuidado. A la madre. Aquí había un Easter egg en donde grotescamente, pero cagadamente también. Voy a esperar nomás para que lo vean los que no lo conocen. Un cuate parecía que se había tragado 3 garrafones de agua porque, hijo, empezaba a orinar desde la parte de allá arriba y yo no era capaz de ser bañado por sus miados. O sea, estaba muy, muy cañón. Nada más me voy a esperar nomás para que lo vean. Hideo Kojima odiaba al fandom de Metal Gear, o no le agradaba más bien. Yo pienso que este juego fue un miren lo que hago porque quiero, así que dejen de quejarse. Pues sí. De hecho, bueno, la persona encargada, no recuerdo el nombre del director que va a estar encargado de valga la redundancia, de dirigir lo que va a ser la película de Metal Gear, pidió asesoría a Kojima. Y Kojima lo único que le dijo fue: no dejes de sorprender a tu público. Fue lo único que le dijo. A la madre. Pero si se dan cuenta, este güey no tiene llenadero. Creo que puedes evitarlo. O te puedes bañar en él. O sea, qué pedo. No más. Si no me descubren al verme, van a descubrirme al olerme. Ojo. Ok. Y creo que ya son todos. Bien. Balas. Ya no hay más cámaras, así es que todo debería estar tranquilo, al menos por ahora. Estoy haciendo hotcakes, ¿quién quiere? Ay, sí se me antojaron los hotcakes. ¡Ay, güey! No, creo que aquí sí no llegó, ¿sí? Creo que sí paso por aquí. Ok. Bien. No hay nada por acá. Ok.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Change the plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Ok. Necesitamos un Nikita. Aquí ya no hay nada, por aquí entramos. Por aquí no podemos entrar, al menos no por ahora. Aquí no hay nadie. ¿La verdad? No hay nadie. Balas. ¿Todo bien? ¿No? ¿Todo bien? Ah, la madre. Ok. Podemos dispararles a estos. ¿Neta? Ahí está. Balas de Nikita, pero no tenemos Nikita. O sea, sí debe haber una Nikita. Chaf, muy bien. Como cuando ves el directo y haces la tarea al mismo tiempo. Extremo. Así suele pasar también. No. Ok. Vamos abajo. No. Todo en orden. Ok. Nodes. Pues al agua, patos. Venga. Jim Snyder Vallejo, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué hay de bueno? ¿De bueno? Pues la historia.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in
Sí sé nadar, sí sé nadar. Creo.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
Ok.
The O2 gauge will appear under your light.
Ok. A ver, si no mal recuerdo, por aquí... ¡Ay, güey! Espérenme, déjenme agarrar la onda esto. Por aquí debería haber... Night Vision Goggles. Ok, no estaba buscando esto. Pero está bien. Lo que me acuerdo es que aquí había un chaleco... Un chaleco antibalas o de daño o algo por el estilo. Creo que estaba aquí. No, no estaba aquí. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Nikita, ya tenemos el Nikita. Ok. Esperen. Esperen. ¿Dónde está? Yo recuerdo que aquí había un... ¿Es eso? No, eso no era. Entonces... ¡Verdes! Según yo, por aquí había un chaleco. ¿O lo imaginé? No, según yo sí había un chaleco. Ya sé, ya sé, ya sé. Ya me perdí. Creo que era para acá. Ajá. Ok. Muy bien. ¿Qué? Ok, ahora Nikita, 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 aquí estás. Un conducto, un conducto, un conducto. Esto ya se abrió. Creo que por aquí es más rápido, pero... Oh, ya verás. A ver, pues, ¿cuántas balas voy a necesitar? Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Ok. ¡Ay, güey! ¿Ahora qué? No puedo contestar ahorita. ¿Cómo crees? Oh, irónicamente sí puedo contestar. Dispara el misil de control remoto desde un pequeño cuarto oscuro o en la sección suroeste para destruir el panel de distribución eléctrica. Pues ya lo estoy haciendo, gracias. ¡Ay, güey! Ok. Vamos, ahí vamos. ¡Ay, güey! Bien. Bien, 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 bien. Con cuidado. Ya llegamos. Ahora...
What are you doing?
No, ¿qué haces ahí, güey? Quítate de ahí.
Stop it.
No. Necesito llamarlo. Que se meta en otro lado, que se haga a un lado. A ver. Esto servirá. Bien. Ahora es cuando. Muy bien, ya acabamos aquí. No hay balas, ¿no? En teoría ya deberíamos de poder pasar sin ninguna preocupación. Exacto.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
¿Qué confianza?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
No suena tan loco
The
para ser un
Patriots.
videojuego.
Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses!
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Whoa.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, He'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Whoa.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The President! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Huevos.
Sí, ya sé, es demasiada información para absorber en 20 minutos. Pero es esencial para entender el resto del medio del asunto. Entonces, espero hayan puesto atención. Si no, pueden regresarle a la transmisión una vez que esta termine, de manera que puedan aclarar todos los huecos que hayan tenido durante la historia. Creo que él también tenía un dog tag. No, él no. Ok. ¿Qué rollo, Master? Ya llegué. ¿Qué huele ya él? José Eliseo, Heady Hearts y O Project.
Colonel, the President is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the President and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the President's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the President. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the Vice President, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the President to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Recuerdan que les dije que este juego era más historia que juego. Y entre más descubren o más información tienes, más dudas te genera. Entonces, de alguna manera hay que seguirle el hilo a cada aspecto, a cada detalle que te mencionan, porque es importante o crucial para poder entender el resto. Entonces, nuevamente les sugiero, si les está gustando la historia, si los está envolviendo como lo hizo conmigo, y hay algún detalle que tal vez todavía no le han agarrado muy bien, pueden regresar la transmisión una vez que esta termine para volver a reproducir cada uno de estos diálogos o la parte que tal vez les pueda llegar a aclarar las dudas. ¿De qué me perdí? Casi la mitad del juego. Y no está equivocado. Entonces, volvemos abajo. Ahí está. Muy bueno, cuando acabes ese vas por el 3. La idea es compartirles toda la saga. Sin embargo, si acaso hubiese la oportunidad de tal vez de darle un break a lo que es la saga y tal vez cruzar otra, pues también estoy abierto a sugerencias. Yo creo que voy a generar lo que es una votación, ya sea que continuemos, una vez que terminemos esta historia, que continuemos tal vez con el Metal 3, que continuemos con Devil May Cry, o que continuemos o empecemos alguna nueva historia. Pero bueno, primero vamos a acabar este. Alan Herrera, bueno Master, me retiro, suerte, nos vemos amigo, bonita noche. Ok. Hora de nadar. Según yo es por aquí. Creo. Luego aquí. Y luego aquí a la derecha. No, no era por aquí. No, creo que sí. No, sí, era por aquí.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah. But my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Ok, esto se va a poner bueno. Eduardo Montenegro, ojalá a mí me llamaran como a Raiden. Qué nostalgia verte jugar. Imagínate yo que lo estoy jugando. Ya tenía años que no jugaba esto. Tengo lag. Pues creo que eres el único, Jin. Fuerte. Bien. Ahí quedó Stillman. Ok, creo que era por aquí. Espera. Vamos por aquí, pero abajo. Ok, no. Ah, aquí hay algo. Date la vuelta, güey. Eso. Nada. Stinger, ok. Y acá arriba tenemos... Ok, esto es para dormir. ¡Ya me atoré! No, estoy bien. ¡Ay, imbécil! Me regresé. Ok. Además. Vamos. Por abajo. Por arriba. Por abajo. Y abrimos la segunda puerta. Ahí está. Alexander Mine, ¿qué hubo, Alexander? Bien. Ok, ya abrimos esta puerta. Esta yo creo que no se abre. No. Cálmate, ¿cómo puedes caminar bajo el agua? Oh. Esto se va a poner feo. ¿Cierto? Cierto. Ok, creo que voy a necesitar el de acá. Bien. Ok, allá vamos.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You
is coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Bueno, sí, tienes razón.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Déjenme ver si todavía me acuerdo cómo matar a este cabrón. Espera.
Yeah, así me dio.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, ya sé qué puedo hacer. Granadas. No es lo ideal, pero es algo. Ya solo le soplan y se muere.
Yeah. Ha. Take this. Ha.
Oye, manches, ¿cómo es eso?
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
My body.
Yeah. Ha.
I can't
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Espera.
You take this.
¿Y si con eso no le damos?
Yeah.
¡Ah, huevo! ¡Tiro de fe! Más historia, ¿por qué no?
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
¿En qué consola lo juegas? ¿O es PC en Steam? No, este no está para Steam. En Steam creo que nada más está el Metal Gear Rising, el Ground Zeroes y el Phantom Pain. Nada más, en cuestión de Metal Gear. Este lo estoy jugando en PlayStation 3. Salió una colección de Metal Gear Solid Collection, que de hecho pongo el teaser de la misma colección al principio, cuando se está esperando antes de que comience la transmisión. Esa es la colección que yo conseguí, bueno, que yo compré, dado que soy también un fanático de esta historia, de esta saga y por supuesto del director y productor Hideo Kojima. Bien. Perfecto. Oh, creo que aquí es donde está ¿qué es esto? ¿Balas? ¿Ok? No, balas no. Ah, caray. Ya me perdí. ¡Abajo! ¡Pendejo! ¡Ahí hay algo! ¡Body Armor! Eso era lo que estaba buscando. Y aquí no hay nada. Bueno, sí hay algo, pero son solo balas. Así es que no es tan crucial. No es necesario arriesgarse así. Creo que que es por aquí. Una de dos, o ya llegué o ya me regresé. No, sí, ya llegué. Ray Marley, ¿qué ole? Ah, perfecto. The Node. 21 Punisher, hola, ¿qué ole? Bien. G4. Y aquí no hay nada. Bien.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out! You're lying! Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon. Better move!
I can't swim. Leave me!
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea.
Ay, esta chica.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Ahora nada como pez. Oh, para el otro lado, para el otro lado, para el otro lado. Bueno, este tramo sí estuvo más corto.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Yo creo que había algo más.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
E.E.?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Ok, esto va a tomar más tiempo del que había pensado.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Sí, algo así.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right.
Va a ser más difícil para nosotros.
Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet. 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Bien, vamos a hacer el recorrido, cruzamos esto y ahí le vamos a dejar por hoy. Vamos a tener que hacer toda esta nadadera una segunda ocasión. Por aquí, por abajo. Ok, ahora vamos por allá. espera. No, regresa, regresa. Bien, 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 bien. Espera, Emma, espera. Aguanta, aguanta. Eso estuvo muy cerca. Casi se nos ahoga esta señorita. Ok. Ya. Saludos, Masters. ¿De qué me he perdido? Pues prácticamente de la mayoría de la explicación de la historia.
I hate bugs.
De Metal Gear Solid 2. Ven tú para acá. Eso. ¿Ya mataste al segundo jefe, Master? ¿El segundo jefe? Pues creo que sí. Ahorita ya maté a 2. O bueno, vencí a 2. No los he matado. Recuerdo, dejaba a Emma por acá. Y ahora a ti te vamos a dejar por acá. ¿Qué juego jugarán el jueves, Master? Ah, el jueves. Recuerden que tenemos invitado, que es 8-Bit Richie. Cuando tenemos invitado VIP, el invitado es el quien escoge el juego y ha escogido jugar Half-Life. El primer Half-Life que salió. Este lo vamos a estar jugando en la plataforma original de Valve, llamada Steam. Así es que si ya tienen una cuenta en Steam, pues los invitamos a que nos agreguen. Esperen. Salimos de aquí, lo guardamos y ahí le dejamos. Date la vuelta, infeliz. Eso. ¡Muévete, muévete, muévete, muévete! Eso estuvo un poco cerca. ¡Pendejo! ¡Ay! Vente para acá. Bueno, aquí vamos a salvarlo. Rose, aquí estás.
What's up, Jack?
Más aquí. Hablaba para saludar.
Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Ok, esta pareja tiene issues muy cabrones. Pero, no le quería hablar.
Hey, Jack.
Error de dedo, error
Take
de dedo.
care, Jack.
Ok. Qué sad esa historia. Sí, pero todo tiene una explicación también, así es que estén al pendiente para las siguientes transmisiones, de manera que se enteren cómo culmina o cómo se van enlazando y llenando esos huecos dentro de la historia. Por mi parte, pues realmente sería todo por hoy. Espero estén disfrutando tanto de la historia así como su servidor. Para aquellos que se desesperan mucho al jugar, este no es un título que les vaya a gustar, ya que, como ya les he comentado en varias ocasiones, es más historia que juego. Es como estar viendo una película, y todo tiene un porqué y un para qué. Si recordarán, Hideo Kojima es considerado como un director de cine frustrado, pero bendito sea por haber llegado al mundo de los videojuegos, porque qué manera de llenar de historia un juego. Y es por eso que tengo miedo la adaptación cinematográfica que están haciendo precisamente de Metal Gear. No sé qué esperar, pero como en la mayoría voy con bajas expectativas, esperando que me sorprendan. Espero que ustedes también. Por lo pronto, pues bueno, ahí le vamos a parar el día de hoy. Recuerden que el día de mañana entonces tenemos invitado VIP, es 8-Bit Richie, que también hace transmisiones de diferentes juegos. Su tirada es un poco más ambiciosa porque todos los días transmite un juego diferente. Todos los días un juego diferente. 8-Bit Richie va a estar con nosotros el día de mañana. Vamos a estar jugando utilizando la plataforma. La plataforma de Steam. y vamos a jugar Half-Life. Si alguno de ustedes ya tiene una cuenta en Steam y tiene el juego de Half-Life, los esperamos o las esperamos el día de mañana a las 9 aquí mismo con su servidor el MasterDuckDG, en compañía por supuesto también de IrapuatoGamer y bueno, nuestro invitado del día de mañana, que es 8-Bit Richie. Me parece que en una partida pública pueden entrar hasta 32 jugadores, así es que todos y todas son más que bienvenidos a la masacre patuna e irapuatense del día de mañana. ¿De acuerdo? Un saludote a todos los que se quedaron acompañándonos hasta ahorita en Facebook. Eduardo Montenegro, Fernando Adrián, Orlando Alfredo, Trey Marley, Ángel Brenes, Douglas Torres, Alexander Main, Jean Snyder, Alan Herrera, Kevin Montgomery, Francisco Rodríguez. ¿Cuándo jugamos Gears of War 4? Antes de la transmisión estaba echándome unas partidas de Gears 4. Yael Humberto, José Eliseo, Fernando Galindo, Brenda López, Mario Hinojosa, Luis Alberto, Drol Samael, Luis Noé, Alan Dul, Pangui Pasqui, Panqueado, Luis Noé Hernández. Mira, ahora sí me está dejando scrollear más por aquí. Ah, no, ya no. Miguel Fer y Jesús Alexis son los que alcanzo a leer por acá. Sin embargo, si hay alguien más por ahí en Facebook, también les mando un saludote. En YouTube veo a Joaquín Castillo, O Project, ¿quién más? Royalty, Alexei Lican, Luxo Gamer, Royalty, Abraham Martínez, Arnaldo Manuel Ríos, Jack Stoker, Neftali, Juan Borja, Johan Lozano, Gastón González, Carlos Emilio, Lifa Beer, y me parece que son todos los que alcanzo a leer aquí en YouTube. En Twitch veo a UnderEmi195. Dice, chale, ¿no ves los comentarios de Twitch? Sí los leo, solo que recuerden que es un poco difícil estar al pendiente de 3 chats diferentes. Estoy leyendo los de Facebook, los de YouTube y ahora también los de Twitch. Aunque en Twitch, bueno, no hay tanto movimiento como en los otros 2 canales. Sin embargo, aquí los tengo, sí los estoy leyendo. UnderEmi195. Veo que también está el 21 Punisher JSM30, que también dijo hola. Bien, les mando un saludote a todos en Twitch. Pero al menos que... en dado caso de que escriban algo, solo hasta que ustedes escriban algo puedo darme cuenta o puedo mandarles saludos a todos. De otro modo está difícil adivinar y me faltan paras de ojos porque estoy poniendo atención a la historia, al juego, al chat de Facebook, al chat de Twitch y al chat de YouTube. Entonces, si me llego a saltar a alguno de ustedes, les pido una disculpa. No es por ser ojete ni mucho menos. Sin embargo, pues es un poco difícil estar al corriente dentro de los 3, pero hago lo que puedo. Si tienen algún comentario, opinión o sugerencia, ya sea para su servidor, para IrapuatoGamer, para el canal en general, algún juego o alguna historia que les gustaría ver por acá, nos pueden hacer la sugerencia o el comentario mandándonosla vía inbox a través de Facebook. Recuerden que nos encuentran de la misma manera en todos lados, tanto redes sociales, Facebook, YouTube o Twitch, así como en plataformas de juego, ya sea Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam, Blizzard. En todos lados estamos igual, IrapuatoGamer y su servidor como MasterDuckDG. ¿De acuerdo? Recuerden que ya existe lo que es la comunidad oficial del canal, que se llama Time to Play Comunidad Gamer. Time to Play Comunidad Gamer, así lo encuentran en Facebook. Dentro van a ver que se están compartiendo las transmisiones de ambos canales, tanto el de IrapuatoGamer así como de su servidor el MasterDuck. Pero dentro de este grupo ustedes también pueden compartir todo lo que ustedes quieran referente al mundo gamer. No importa si es una imagen, un meme, un video, una transmisión, su propia transmisión, su propio contenido, su propia página tal vez que hayan creado, algún otro grupo que quieran compartir también dentro de la comunidad gamer. Si están haciendo algún clan o están reclutando para algún clan, están generando tal vez algún torneo o algo por el estilo, aquí pueden compartir todo lo que ustedes quieran. No hay restricciones No importa si a ti te gusta jugar en el celular, en la tableta, en Xbox, en PlayStation, en Nintendo, en donde sea. Si tú disfrutas de un buen juego, aquí eres más que bienvenido, bienvenida. Esta es tu casa. Puedes compartir todo lo que tú quieras. No hay restricciones como en la mayoría de los grupos. Hay reglas, sí, como en la mayoría de los grupos. Sin embargo, estas se basan meramente en el respeto ajeno. Y diría IrapuatoGamer, el derecho al respeto ajeno es el derecho a la conservación de los dientes. Así es que bueno, pues ya lo saben, también nos pueden mandar comentarios, opiniones y demás utilizando nuestra página oficial, que es www.MasterDuckDG.com. Cualquier cosa, también aquí estamos a sus órdenes. Si en algún momento nos encuentran por ahí conectados, invítenos a jugar. Puede que nuestro desempeño no sea muy bueno. Ya saben que la palabra Master es meramente eso, una palabra, y no tiene ningún reflejo en mi desempeño como jugador, como ustedes se habrán dado cuenta a lo largo de este tiempo del canal. Sin embargo, eso no impide que me pueda divertir como nadie. Así es que si les interesa, si les gustaría que jugáramos con ustedes, pues nosotros más puestos que dispuestos. Nuevamente hacemos énfasis en que puede que nuestro desempeño no sea el mejor, pero al menos vamos a tratar de estorbarle al equipo contrario. Como normalmente hacemos. Cualquier cosa, pues aquí andamos. Un saludote a todos. Diego Castillo, hola. En la buena, que descansen. ¿Qué sabe esa historia? Ah, esa ya la había leído. ¿Qué más? Edgar Edes, saludos. ¿Cuál es el canal de tu invitado de mañana, Master? De hecho, debe de estar en los últimos... de las últimas publicaciones compartidas dentro de la página de Facebook. Ahí lo pueden checar. Ahí se ve la liga también. Es 8-Bit Richie. Ahí viene la descripción. Él está etiquetado también, de manera que también puedan acceder a su canal. Cualquier cosa, pues bueno, nos pueden escribir y les mandamos directamente el enlace si es que acaso no lo encuentran, pero no deberían de tener problema para ubicarlo. Cualquier detalle, pues aquí andamos. Que pasen ustedes una bonita noche y nos vemos entonces el día de mañana a las 9 para unas partidas multijugador de Half-Life con 8-Bit Richie, IrapuatoGamer y su servidor, el MasterDuck. Patas y patos, a jugar otro rato y hasta la próxima.
Recuerden que pueden seguirme a través de las redes sociales como MasterDuckDG
y a mí como IrapuatoGamer o a través de la página
www.MasterDuckDG.com. Yo soy el MasterDuck
y yo Irapuato.
Y recuerden, keep playing.
Nos vemos mañana. Yo soy usuario de PAGINA. Tenemos un invitado especial. Es 8-Bit Richie. Así es que nos vemos mañana a las 9. A las 9. A las 9. Ya, y no se les olvide. Bueno, bonita noche. Nos vemos. Adiós.